Hi, I'm Spencer with a Tennis Warehouse racket review. This is the Wilson BLX Blade 98. Updating the K-Blade 98 with BLX technology, the BLX Blade 98 uses basalt for better vibration resistance and a more stable feel, according to Wilson. It features a standard 27-inch length, a 98 square inch head size, 11.3 ounce strung weight, and a 2-point headlight balance. I was really happy with this playtest of the BLX Blade 98. It's not normally in my spec range that I really like. However, being only 2 points headlight, 11.3 ounces in weight, it's a little lighter than what I'm used to, but I tell you, the power that came by was really easy. It has an extremely solid feel. I think it was a good update to the K-Blade 98. I could definitely play with this racket. I got more oomph on my serves. My ground strokes, I could get plenty of control and that put away power when I need to flatten one out. Off both wings, it felt comfortable. Slices were on a rope, I felt, very solid going through the court. At net, very comfortable, very control oriented. Overall, I was really happy with this stick, and it's something that I could definitely play with without a problem. Go into a match and play with it. Very happy with it. Now let's check in with our other playtesters and see what they thought. We're here with Chris Edwards. Chris, what did you think of the BLX Blade 98?
I liked it a lot, Spenny. When I pick it up, the weight and balance in my hand really reminds me of like a Prestige Mid Plus, but then when I hit it on the court, it has a lot more plow through than its static weight would suggest. I think the balance gives it a much more oomph when you hit it. It's got a higher swing weight. It kind of reminded me more of like a Power Bridge 10 Mid Plus when I was swinging it, just that more of a solid, more of a mass-like feel. And because of that, I got a lot of pop from the base. I'm really surprised with the power and penetration I was getting on my ground strokes with it. But one thing I really like, and is very unique with this racket, is it's a really crisp and precise feel, much more so than the other two rackets I mentioned. Just a much crisper, really clean response. I felt very dialed in on the depth, on the angle, and the precision of my shots. That transferred at the net. Great stability on the volleys. It felt light and mobile. And a really impressive stick for me. I've just really felt connected with what I was doing with the ball. Serves as well. I hit it primarily with a poly in, which I know you also liked in the string bed. And really thin gauge poly is such a great setup for this racket. And yeah, it was a fun play test for me. Really enjoyed this one.
We're here with Jason Huang. Jay, how did this racket work out for you?
I really enjoyed the playtest. I echo a lot of what you and Chris said. When I first picked it up, I thought it was really easy to swing. It's much more maneuverable than the swing weight suggests on the RDC machine. I found a lot of power, easy to whip around, so I got great spin off of it. And I thought the weight was great. It's not too heavy, but it's still, I found it had plenty of mass to hit some deep penetrating shots. Yeah, but if there was one thing I would change, I would add a little bit more weight to it. But I loved it stock. It's definitely a racket that it's my favorite Wilson racket up to this point, for sure.
Troy Lara was also in on this play test. However, he wasn't able to make it today, so we got him earlier. Check out the footage and see what he has to say.
I like just about everything that this racket offers. The blend of power and control is really unique for me with this frame. A little bit more power than most players' frames, but better control than I think than most tweeners, so I think it sits, kind of perfect for my playing style. From the baseline, the higher swing weight or the head mass of it really carries the ball deep in the court. I don't feel like I have to do a whole lot of work to hit deep shots, which is really nice for me since I'm not a super powerful guy. And it's a dense string pattern, which I really like for the control, but it is more open than other rackets that have the 1820 string pattern, maybe compared to a Radical, so I do get a lot of spin with this racket. I think I get more spin than just about any racket. So overall, I think I can hit just about any shot that I want with this racket, and I feel really connected to the ball. And one thing compared to the K-Blade, it's a little bit more flexible and better on the arm, so I think they did a good job with that.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of the Racket Review. Check our website at tenniswarehouse.com for more information. Thanks for joining us.